Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you guys had a great weekend too. Now back to work. I'm a little bit late today, but hope you guys already catch some nice moves. I see that GJ was pretty nice. I don't know if anyone caught this, but this was a clean break and retest. No video today, yes. Okay, let's start. First thing I see is on Euro US dollar is this resistance, and plenty of rejections. We're gonna wait for a breakout, hopefully. If we're gonna break this hour, doesn't seem realistic because we're already in the last 10 minutes. And let's see. EJ was very nice. Who took EJ? EJ now is going to continue down more, a lot more. We have a 4-hour break and retest, and now I'm already late for the entry. Let me see where I can enter here because it's already gone. The thing is, it already did the move. So this was the retest, and this one price moved all the way down, and it did fail the range to the downside. then create a minor support here. Got rejected twice here, and what we're gonna do is, if we want to have a safe entry, is if price comes down here, closes bearish below this minor zone here, small pullback, we can enter and continue for more to the downside. But before that, I wouldn't say anything. I can't enter now because the first move was already done. So we'll see. Let's go to the others. Beitu, you were on EJ. How did it go? EA can continue up today. Daily closed above support. This daily is coming down again. We'll see. Depends this 4 hour how it's gonna get close. USD CAD. A lot of zones in between created on USD CAD. We'll see what happens. It's pushing now. Maybe we'll break this resistance, who knows. Okay, GU might give us a break. True. So you all know what we're gonna do here. You all know what are we going to do. Just we have another 5 minutes for this candle to close a retest, and we go all the way up. So let's wait and see. It's gonna be a nice trade. I'm not gonna go through other pairs. I'm gonna wait for this because I don't want to miss it. So let's see. It looks very promising right now. We have this resistance here that we talked also before. This wasn't a good breakout. Then it turned out to be a fake out, went all the way down. We have also this support here, and it did respect this level a lot, but also did respect this level. So we got 2, 3, a lot of rejections. And finally, even though price got rejected first here, came all the way back down, it got rejected and now pushing all the way above this resistance too. Now a small retest, and I think I'm gonna have a nice move to the upside. Just a matter of time right now. What do you see on Aussie dollar? I think I'm not going to take this as a good support, if you want to hear that, because it's in a small consolidation and the zones are not that clear, and they're all weak zones. So I'm not going to look for a trade on Aussie dollar. Let's just hope that GBP is going to give us a retest, because the way it's moving, we're going to be without one.
Hey Seth,
Hello, Beitu.
where would you enter on Geo? Is it where your line is at, or
On
do you
GU,
want a
I would
deeper
enter
retest?
at 850.
If
850, 860 because that's where candles are closed. Let me
yeah, I
put this
see.
line here, see? This is where candles are closed, and also this is where this candle is closed, so it makes sense to enter there. Stop loss here below this wick here, that would mean around, let me check how many pips.
23 or something like that.
Now I'm not gonna use a bigger stop than 20 pips, so it's gonna be here. It doesn't need to be below this wick because see the way it's forming, the way candles are forming, it doesn't make sense to come all the way back down here. So if it does come, probably is gonna result in a fake out. So needs to, even if it comes a little deeper here, should reject still. This is the maximum that can come for retest. And the momentum is very strong right now, so we can expect quick continuation to the upside.
It seems like it will come.
Yeah, hopefully. $8.50 my entry. Let's not rush it. I took a very small entry here in 3 pips range, but haven't entered the whole position. I want this to come a little lower. Hopefully it comes. I entered 1 or 2 positions, but I left 60 or 40, 60-70% left to enter. So I want this to come a little lower. But we'll see. I entered in a 3 pips range because I don't want to miss it for 2-3 pips. So I'm in buys, as you guys know. Past last year till now, lots of traders started live streaming YouTube and to close some as others, but little difference. What affects you to do live streams? I guess we want to have more contact, to be with community together, because trading can be boring just by yourself. So that's one of the reasons why. And we want to help people. When you have the chance, why not? It is a great feeling. GU got rejected all the way up. Very nice. I mean, it would be good if it come lower, but it didn't. I'm up 5 pips, but it's still nothing. I think we should come at least to this wick here, filling this wick first, then clearly push the next zone because we have no traffic. Filling this wick on the left is a 10 pip move. No, actually it's 15. 15 pips. My broker is not opening buys on GU and GJ. Had to open long on GCAD. That's not good. GCAD is a different pair. It doesn't matter that just because we took buys on GU, GCAD is gonna push also. I think you did wrong there.
Yeah, Sad, I think we have almost the same entry, right? That's
Yeah.
8, 9, 8.
Somewhere there. My
Somewhere
spread
there,
is very good, so my entry is at, yeah, same, 890.
8 pips right now. It's moving good, man. Great call on the first day. First thing.
Very nice. I mean, it was an obvious break and retest. Couldn't miss this. Almost 10 pips. Let's see how far this can go because the momentum is very strong now. We might have a strong push to the upside now. Just a matter of time since it did go bullish. Looks like we already have 10 pips. Because 899.80, that's where GU entry, our entry was. I moved my stop loss at break even now because I got 10 pips, but I'm not closing yet. But since it made the 10 pip move, I don't want to risk it now. Because when it does already move and then comes all the way back again, I just don't feel very comfortable, even though we have plenty of time until the end of the hour. So now I'm gonna move my stop at break even. I'm gonna leave this more room to play out. No, I'm not securing a 10 pip since my positions were small. That's why I'm waiting for more. Erman, no worries. So let's see. Waiting now. Beitu, see you later. Enjoy your breakfast. Is there any low spread and swap free account provide broker? Yes, there is one. It's Pepperstone. Very nice GU. 13, almost 15 pips. My target is at 1.28250 or 300. I took some profits now. 12, 13 pips, and I'm gonna move my stop at break even now. It filled the wick, so now I think the best is to secure profits. And we'll see what happens. If we're gonna get more continuation or not. Drawdown was 0. No drawdown at all. Mario, that's great to hear. That's the whole point of this stream, to make you guys independent, you know, so you can trade by yourself and you don't need anyone else to tell you anything. But still, it's good to be in a community to share ideas with each other. It helps you grow as a trader. But great to hear that you find the setup by yourself. That's a good sign of progress. And you're trading only for 6 months, so that is great, because you're so new and already you are with the right way of trading, so you're very lucky. I was waiting for a deeper retest and finally missed it. Yeah. See, the thing is, I wanted a deeper retest too, but I knew that it might also not make that deeper retest. So what did we do? We entered in a small range, half, and left some more room if it does come deeper. And they didn't, so at least we got something. we don't have to be very picky sometimes to ask for that perfect retest, because it doesn't always happen. So we need to try to find a way to enter in a small range so we don't miss these kind of moves. How many trades you take a day? I don't know, one or two usually. If there's a very good day, it might be also 3 trades. But after the first trade, always the risk is lower because we protect profits. I did not take entry on GU. Would you still take deeper retest if it comes again? I don't think so. The thing is, already did almost 15 pip move, and it wouldn't be as good as it was on the first time. That's always a sure thing. But I mean, depends when it comes. It depends when it comes. Maybe if the 4 hour closes, it can give you a chance. But on the 1 hour, I wouldn't take it unless 4 hour closes. It might make another retest, then continue up. I'm a little bit sick today. I don't know why. Coronavirus. Well, I don't know where I could get it because I didn't go anywhere. So I was home for the last 2 weeks. I haven't went anywhere, just home. Unless someone can give it to me from the computer, but I don't think so. I don't know what we would do if you got COVID. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll die tomorrow or today. I mean, if I die today, yeah, plenty of other webinars to watch, so no worries. You don't even buy groceries. Well, I do. But I had enough for the last 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, a week, I think. I exaggerated a bit because 2 weeks is a lot. Well, dying is a part of life, so it's gonna come sooner or later, and whenever it comes, we don't know when, but let's work as it is the last day of our life. I don't know how a quote is like that. Work as today is your last day. He orders maybe, yeah. Man, this COVID had some positivities also because all these shops that you know didn't have real shops but only online, you know, they just had the best time of their life. Now everyone is has information how to order and how to order online. Now nobody's gonna go to shop. Everyone is just ordering things. If we only knew to buy Amazon stock, that's the thing. If we only knew to buy Amazon stock before. Great time to sell. I don't know about selling. It's too bullish. Who knows? Maybe uh, the third wave of coronavirus is gonna come and it pops up again. Oh, it's great time to sell on Amazon. Yeah, that's also a good idea. Let's go, Geo. Another push. We're gonna get like 30-40 pips today. Would you mind having a look at this? Just to send the chart and I'll take a look at it. Maybe Bezos has something to do with that COVID thing. Well, everything is possible. Who knows? I mean, he became the richest man on the planet, so what do you think? Look, when you have money, you can do everything. That's one thing for sure. Money does so many things. You can launch a rocket, you can launch a virus, you can do anything you want when you have money. It's the strongest thing right now, you know. You have money, you have power. You can do anything. Gavin Gillis, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I don't know why you're obsessed with gold. Why don't you trade these other pairs that are less volatile? How much do you risk of a trade? That's personal because I have more experience. I use a bigger risk, but what I suggest is 1 to 2% risk per trade. Let's see this. Let's take a look at this chart. Libra esterlina dólar australiano. Well, it's not the best setup ever, but I don't know. GA is GA is too volatile to trade it just with one rejection here. I think that's too risky. I think the best would be wait for some consolidation, to have a clear zone so you can take the trade. Like more rejection like this. See all these rejections here, or all these rejections here. A break and retest happened, then came back in the range, made a retest, continuation. I think there's no enough rejections to take this trade, and the GA is very volatile, so I would stay away. Let's go GA, GU, sorry. Okay, very nice. 15, 16 pips. And it's pushing more. Let's see how many pips we're gonna get today. 20 looks like it's already done. Another 4, 5 pips and we get 20. But a 40 pip move today can be very, very possible. The way it's moving can be very possible. Okay, Manish, you sent a chart here, but my prediction is that there's going to be a wrong chart. Let's see. Wrong chart. So my analysis were good. Look for the link once again because that was wrong. Are you going to add what? Let's go GU, very nice. Already filled the wave to the left, now it's time to fly to the next zone here. And maybe we'll even go higher than that. That's very possible. So the runner's gonna run all day long. $22 pips, very nice. Very, very nice. GU lately has been the best pair, to be honest. The most pips we're getting are on GU lately. USD ZAR. No man, USD ZAR is not for trading. First of all, the spread is the worst on USD ZAR, and it's not like other pairs. Would it be considered over trading if I'm taking 5 trades in a day but only risking 0.2% per trade? I think yeah. The thing is, 5 trades is a lot. It doesn't matter that you're using low risk, because you're gonna have to be right 5 times a day. That's a lot to be right in a single day in Forex. So why just you don't focus on 1 or 2 trades and use bigger risk, but you take only secure, A setups, just best setups that you can find, and not like, you see how hard sometimes is to find one trade, let alone to find 5 trades per day. That's a lot. So I would say just yeah, it's very rare to have 5 high quality trades in a day. Hi, please mark again your resistance and support. They are marked, so there's no need for deleting them and marking them again. Close with 20 pips. Nice call. Thank you. Thank you. It was a nice call. Let's go. Yeah, look, the more experience you get, the less trades you can take. Because to be honest, who the people who are really looking to make trading part of their life, and gain something from it, they're not going to look for 5 trades a day. One trade's going to be enough, and you move to the next day. Less trades, way better. Less stress. You take one trade, it takes less time also. You can spend time then with your family or doing something else. So just because it's trading and you can trade from home doesn't mean to spend all day on charts. One trade a day and you're gone. You come to the next day. And GU is flying, by the way, 33 pips. Very, very nice. This was a great way to start the week. It seems to be confirmed bullish. Your opinion? Okay, Erman, let's take a look at your chart. Yes, dollar, Canadian dollar daily. Yeah, that's great. If we do close above this on USD CAD, even though we already did, but I see that we have also this resistance. If it does break above, then yeah, that looks like the next target. No traffic on the left after it breaks above that. Seems very nice. Today's daily is going to be key. 37 pips. Wow, this was amazing. And it's not stopping. 44 pips. What a day this is. Who would have thought that we're gonna catch almost 50 pip trade on Monday? Because it's very rare. GBP USD 4 hour. Yes, this is very possible, but I don't know if that's going to be possible since it already did move a lot, but we're going to see. Maybe we'll get a 4-hour retest after all later on today. So nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. What's the second and third target? Look, my main target can be this next small resistance that I see here. So we'll see if it's gonna come. I think that can be my last target. It's around 80 pips range if it does come. If it does break above this too, we might have another break and retest. but I'm not gonna take it because 4 hour has chances of coming for a retest down here, so I'm gonna skip this level. I'm gonna skip trading this level. Nice, Mac, nice. Do you allow yourself to have drawdown? Yeah, but most of the time we don't have drawdown. You've seen it by yourself. Look at this, 0 drawdown, 44 pips. So what risk reward is this? Can't even count. I entered that position, my internet went down, I had to close the entry by cell phone. Why did it close? I don't know. I was about to close too at 10 pips, but changed my mind because there was plenty of time and chances were so high of continuation. Is there any way to take this trade? First of all, I don't trade 30 minutes, but you had a way to enter here. You had this support here. It did close above, made a retest and continuation. So I told this on the 1 hour you had the opportunity to enter before. So we go to GJ. Where's GJ? So this was your chance here. We had a breakout. It closed above this. You had a retest and continuation all the way up. So at this candle here, you couldn't enter because we had this small resistance here. And you wanted to break above that, then take the retest. But it didn't happen. So this was the only chance for GJ to take it. But GU gave you a perfect one, so you missed it. But don't worry, next time. Is it still okay to wait for the 4-hour retest? I think it is. Let's see. Even though it's going to be coming from another zone and it might be a little bit risky. Like I said before. See, if it reaches this zone here, plenty of rejection at this zone. And it might be risky. If it does come here, it then comes for a retest. As we know why most of fake outs happened, is because price comes from another level as a rejection. What is your average drawdown? I don't know. Most of the time is very small. Who's texting me on Steam? How many pairs you trade every day? 1 or 2? You mean to ask how many trades? Because these trades is going to be on a pair. For a beginner, what pair should I focus on if I trade London and New York session? Look, you have plenty of pairs, but what I would say is try to trade the pairs that are less volatile. So we have EURUSD, EJ, you have USD CAD. GBP is good, it's not very volatile, but you need more experience, of course. But yeah, you have EU, EJ, UJ, you have USD CAD, plenty. I know you from 1 month. I believe your win ratio is 80% and drawdown was very low, like 5 to 8 pips. Look, guys, my students know in my group, we went like a lot of times 2-3 weeks without a loss. And I can say the win rate is crazy. If you count all the web live streams, if you want, you're gonna see how good this is. I started to count the trades the other day, and I didn't even go to half of them, and I was already too good to be true. But it is true. I just received a signal to sell EJ on the 1 hour, but I think it will go up. What's your comment? From who did you receive that sell signal? Because you don't need signals. You need to do your analysis by yourself. At EJ is second time trying to break above. If you go on the 4 hour, we are still below. But if it does close back in the range, that means it's going to continue up. You need now to wait for the candle to close, and then you can make a decision. So wait. Don't you think would be appropriate to move the stop loss just below the first target? Yes. Now it's up to you where you want to put your stop loss. Now you can put your stop loss 20 pips in profit or 30 pips, since it has moved 52 pips.
Amazing call, sir. Amazing.
Beitu, I hope you enjoyed your breakfast and you came back to a nice push.
Yeah, yeah, beautiful, man. Best way to start the week.
That's great. Now, when you start the week with a win, the whole week, it's way easier.
Yeah, and especially you said I'm gonna enter now because it could be that we reject from here, and it rejected right there, so it was almost no drawdown, right?
Yeah, zero
Oh,
drawdown
nice.
was. When I post my entry, you'll see. What a move this was. Crazy. I mean, I predicted at least 30 pip move, but 50 pips? I didn't predict 50 pips move. Because I really didn't expect this big to be. I mean, I expected to fill this range, to be a little slower, but it went beyond my imagination.
Yeah, yeah, GJ is pushing also, but I closed it
Yeah,
already.
all GBP pairs. See now, GU possible target is another 20 pips, because it doesn't really seem that there's much in the way, but that's how it seems GU is going to go. Next target, this one. And if it does close above this, probably is going to start to form some support here, then continue more. But I don't know how the 4 hour is going to be, so it's going to be a little tricky. We'll see. I think I'm not going to take any other trades today. We'll see maybe on New York session, just to risk a small portion of profits, but probably this is going to be my first and last trade for today. Everything we take other than this, it's going to be low risk of profits. There's no need to send this trade to waste. This was perfect. And thinking of taking other trades just would make the day much worse, because it's great by far now.
Perfect right now, so we can just let it like this. But I entered earlier on the EJ because I really thought that we will have a push down, but when I look at EJ right now, it's a mess.
Look, EJ was good on the first break-in retest, on the first try. This move, I don't know if you got to stop that break even or not.
Yeah, I took 50% and got stopped at break even.
Yeah, still good. That's the important thing to secure your profits. It did the move, so when you see EJ after breaking this whole consolidation box, you think about first target, and the first target is always that low that it made when it did break below. And this was the first target here to fill this range. And like I said, the best would be after that to wait for a break below this low, then a retest to continue down. So anything around here is not secure anymore
Yeah,
because it's the second, third time, see it one time, two times, three times. A lot of times we were rejected. Now it's coming back in the range. I mean, it can still continue down, but you need a very good, safe way to enter. And the safest would be to enter after he breaks this. So now we're just gonna watch and see. Even if it does break back in the range, I still wouldn't trust this.
yeah, I had the feeling that, I mean, I have the zone exactly where you have it, but when I took the trade, I took it right at 84, I think. But I think this area right here could be a better support, or I mean, I don't have it right there, but when I
Yeah,
look
yeah,
at the,
this one is because this is where most of rejections are. And when we go on the 4 hour, you see that that's the zone of the 4 hour. See, this is where the most rejections are here.
yeah, I took it too early because of that, because I thought it's way down, where
Yeah,
the
see,
wicks
this is
are.
just one or two candles, and this is plenty of candles. You know, these are all 4 hour candles that are rejecting, and yeah, it was a good. I still think it can continue down, but taking buys here wouldn't be a great idea. Only if we would have a very good sign that price might continue up.
Yeah.
So I think the only time I would say, okay, now there's a very high chance that we're going to continue up is if price comes all the way up here, closes above this, a retest and continuation.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I mean, look at the consolidation box. It's just a mess.
Yeah, for now, we're going to stay away from this.
Yeah. And always learning, man. The strategy is great.
Of course, man. It just gets better every time. More experience you get with it, you get better, and it gets way easier by time.
Yeah, thank you, Seth, man.
No worries, that's why we're here. For a beginner, should I focus on GBP AUD or GBP USD or both? I just told you before which pairs as a beginner you should trade. Okay, EU might be good. EU might be good. We have plenty of rejections, and looks like finally it's coming up. If it does break above, I don't see how price can go all the way down again, even though we have another zone here. So this might be the tricky part on Euro USD. I just lost $62 of my 200 account. Why, man? What did you do? Because we are winning here, we're not losing. see. We'll see what happens, how this goes. If it does stays around here, leaves some room for, to push more, we'll consider it. But right now, I think gonna stay away for a bit. We'll see. We have to wait. We have 10 minutes left, and we can see what we can do after the 1 hour close.
Seat, if you can check GJ on the daily and on the 4 hour. I just have a question right there.
Okay, I wasn't here. Beto, did you say anything? Because I see Mike is.
Yeah, I was asking for GJ for. I just want to ask you something about GJ on the 4 hour and on the daily.
Yeah, go ahead.
So um, let me see. Yeah,
You can send a chart if you want.
yeah, this area right here, right?
Yeah,
If we go to the daily, we never retested this area.
on a daily.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you if that is a possible trade or is it too risky because we're coming from another zone? We
No, if
never tested this on
yeah,
daily or even we didn't even test it on the fall.
yeah. So if you heard me before, I don't know if you heard me, but if a zone is not retested at all and it comes days later, we don't take it because just the situation can change in a few days. Even in after a day, it can change. So taking this after all these days, it's not safe to take stuff. That would be only like selling resistance. It's not a break and retest anymore.
Oh, I
So
see.
yeah, wouldn't take that.
All
We
right.
can
Okay.
we can consider taking a trade here, buys if it does close like this, but either this is not going to be very safe because we have this small consolidation box here. So this for me would be a no trade zone.
Yeah, I
Now
see.
let's see. I think EU was good, but depends how it's going to close. Now we have a few minutes left. Do you have any tips on back testing? Yeah, just focus on one strategy and try to test your strategy if it does work or not. See where you're doing mistakes, see what you can do better. There are a lot of things that you can realize during backtesting. Euro US dollar 4 hour. Okay, waiting for break candle above. If breakout candles closes above, we'll enter buy. On the retest, yeah, that's where we're waiting to. But we have this zone very close. We're gonna be careful. Since there was a resistance in GU previous day high, how would you make a decision it's gonna go up? We had a clean break and retest on the 1 hour. We had very nice strong momentum, so it all made sense to continue up. How far back do you think should I go? You can trade 2019, a year ago. There's no need to go too far. I'm gonna short GU. Let's see what happens. Well, short GU and see your account going to waste. See what you're doing? This is all wrong. And I think you don't want to learn. You just I feel like you're trolling. Cat CHF might be worthy. I don't know. I think we should focus on these pairs that we have. USD CAD didn't. Come to break above. GU went very nice, but at this point we're not gonna take anything. There's no clean break above this, even though it did close a little above, but that's not a strong breakout. And the 4-hour closed now. 4-hour closed now. We'll see what's gonna happen. Coming for retest all the way down, it doesn't really look possible right now. It doesn't look possible, so we'll see. GJ coming for a retest also doesn't look possible. It's a 50 pip range. I mean, everything can happen, but right now, for sure it's gonna take time. I mean, GCAT is pretty good too, if it does come for a retest. All GBP pairs have done breakouts on the 4-hour too. Okay, EU, let's see. Oh god, EU already went. It's not even a minute, and it already did the retest and pushed up. Let's see if we have any news. Not very up for taking Euro US dollar. I don't trust it that much. Do you ever look at indices? No, I don't. Because there's no need. There's no bottom wick on daily GU on my broker. Is that something to worry about? Let me see the daily. Well, we do have a bottom wick on GU on daily. What broker you use, Wakas? IC markets, I don't know. I mean, there was a gap on GU, and it did fill that gap and made a wick on the daily. I don't know about yours. What happened there? Send a chart on the group, and I can see. How many pips is your average stop loss? Maximum stop loss that we use is 20 pips, but most of the time we're not having the need to do that. On GU we had a 20 pip stop loss. It was around here, but there was no drawdown, so it doesn't really matter how many pips the stop loss was. Most of the time is 10-15 pips. I didn't get on the EU. I didn't, even though it was good. 3-4 pips, not the best breakout, strongest one, but it looks clean to get to this next resistance here. Do you still have a runner? Yes, but I moved my stop at around 40 pips, so we'll see. Can you take a look at my chart? Yes, we can. How were you sure about drawdown? It was just 10 minutes into 1 hour. I don't really understand the question. How do you mean, how were you sure about drawdown? Break, retest, enter after to continue up. The breakout is not good. It was very small, and I don't know, we need to see what's on the left. And GBP and NZD, I don't trade this because it's too volatile, and using a 20 pip stop loss most of the time is not enough. The ideal retest, how many pips should be? I think the question is a little bit wrong, maybe. Maybe you mean the ideal breakout. A 10-20 pip breakout is ideal. Then a retest where candles are closed. The best retest is where candles are closed. That's where the best retest is. But you can reject also from the wicks. So you need to find an average, you know, to enter in a small range between where wicks are and where the candles are. So this is the last time we took a trade here on GU, and it was perfect also. We took it where candles are closed. We waited for the perfect retest, and that's what we got, the perfect retest. It was a different situation. Today we didn't wait for price to come all the way to where candles are closed, because there was a small chance that it might reject from the wicks too. So we entered in a small range. That you should move stop loss at break even that soon. We didn't move stop loss at break even that. We moved it first, then when it went to 15 pips, it was enough for us, and we decided to move stop loss at break even, and went a lot more, didn't come down after that at all. The thing is, what we expect is 15-20 pips from a trade. That's what the average of pips that happens after the breakout when it does the retest. So that's why we secure some, and also depends what you have on the left. If there is a minor zone that it's gonna, you know, cause you problems, then you move your stop at break even. It all depends how we want to do it. Are you trading a live account here, or is it a demo account? This is TradingView. There's no account here. I trade on my live account in my account. This is a TradingView. We use TradingView because there are a lot of options, and it's very nice to use. MetaTrader is like an old man. MetaTrader is it's prehistoric. I don't even know the word. If Good brokers would have a trading view, would have partnered with trading view. I would trade on trading view because it's so good. Yeah, let's see. EU already gone. So now for me it is gone. I'm not gonna take it. It's already did the move. Almost 10 pips. The thing is the next zone is very close now. It's 4 pips away from hitting it, so we'll see what happens. Got 10 pips on EU. I'm good now. Great. Don't you use CTrader? No, I don't, because the account I want, it's not offered on CTrader yet. I have a swap-free account, and on CTrader there's no swap-free account yet. We'll see in the future. I think 50-50% going down. I don't understand your text. 50-50 what? This is my view on EJ. Let's take a look at your chart. How long took you to get profitable? A year maybe? At least a year. A full year. Euro JPY. Inverse head and shoulder pattern. Double bottom. Indicates bullish movement. Price made a higher high. Wait for support being made, then take a buy and stop loss under the wick. Yeah, your analysis look good. First thing, I don't trade 30 minutes, but I can support your idea if price breaks above this zone here. See, all these candles are closed. If price breaks above this, then makes a retest. That can be a good, a better setup here. Even though, like I said before, this whole range, if you go on the 1 hour, it's still a consolidation box. So taking buys here, any of in this zone, is going to be risky. It's going to be very risky. But like I said, a clear sign that price is going to continue up would be if price comes all the way up and closes above, then I would be pretty sure that it's going to continue to the next zone here and fill the range. But anywhere around here, I wouldn't take a trade. Is this sell idea for UJ a valid trade? Let's take a look. Do brokers trade against clients? Don't worry about that. That doesn't happen. Just trade for yourself. Find a good broker. People focus on wrong things. They go too deep while there are not important things. Possible short if price on the 1 hour closes below 105.230 and reaches that level, looking for a possible short. 1 hour looks good, not that bad. I don't know if this is also 4 hour support. I think it is. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think it is. Let me check the 4 hour. Yeah, if it does close on the 4 hour also, it might be a good chance. Hypno, you can do that if it does break below. Looks like a good chance for you. Yeah, we'll see. USD CAD can give us a chance also. There are a lot of zones in between, but the zone that I would be safe to take a trade would be this if it does break above. And Erman sent a daily chart earlier on, and you saw that that's a key zone for USD CAD. If it does move and break above, we're gonna have a nice push to the upside. Move my stop loss on GU just below the current candle. Good, Beitu. I think that's good. Can I become a millionaire with $100 account? Yes, of course. Yes, you can. It's gonna take forever, but maybe you're gonna be someday. To open your eyes to behind the scenes of what brokers does. There's no need to see what brokers does. Just trade, make money. They're gonna pay you, and you can do that every day until you make a lot of money. Do you trade a New York session with your members? Not a webinar. We trade it if there's a trade, but on a chat, not on a webinar. Because doing 2 webinars a day, I don't think there's need of that, of doing that. I read somewhere that brokers actually copy your trades and pay you with the profits they made. They place their trades in their. Guys, don't focus on these things. Brokers make money from commissions. That's all. Just make money from yourself for yourself, and you don't need to know what brokers does as long as they pay you. These are all assumptions. Brokers do this, brokers do that. You're focusing on things that doesn't matter. I sold your USD. What's your take? I wish you luck, but I don't know why you did that. It already broke resistance, so it's too risky. You're in between two zones. You might get stuck there for the rest of the day. See you, Sammy. See you. Hi, do you only focus on 1 hour? Have you ever taken any trade lower than 1 hour? And if not, what's the reason? And I don't trade lower than 1 hour. That's a rule. Did you ever take? Yes, in the beginning, but I didn't find it very consistent way of trading, so I chose only higher time frames. What is the reason? Because there's no need to trade lower time frames for me. This way of trading. First, this builds patience because you're gonna have to wait for candles to close and it takes time. Also, it's a safe way to trade. The win rate is pretty good. Confirmations are stronger. That's also one thing. Yeah, a lot of things. GBP now already did a big move. I'm not gonna try to trade GBP now. It's no possible setup right now. What do you think about this trade on EJ? Let's take a look. I said before, EJ can still continue down, but I think it's going to be risky because already rejected once or twice, I don't know. I said that before, and the more it tries, the riskier it becomes. So I'm gonna stay away. We'll see what happens. Like I said before, the only time where I would take EJ is if it does break below this. It does come, break below this, makes a new low here, comes for retest and continuation. That's what I would wait. But other than that, I'm not gonna take anything. I'm gonna stay away. GU is still pushing. Nice. 57, 60 pips. Will you ever consider having guests on your live stream? Yeah, why not? Looks like it's gonna fill this range. 80 pips. That's the ultimatum take profit, or how to say it. Should I buy now AUD USD or Euro USD? No. You should wait because you're too late. In this trade, where's your stop loss now? Stop loss is here. Do you have a membership? Yes, I do. What a day this was.
Yeah, are you planning to close it at 80 pips, like at this next zone?
Yeah, I'm gonna close everything when it comes here.
Okay. Yeah, because I just have a micro lot open right now as a runner. So
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna close
guess.
there everything. Whatever happens after that, not gonna be my problem. But yeah, I'm gonna end everything here because it is a lot more than I expected. So
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, man.
no worries. Do you have any books that really helped you on your trading? No. You can trade pretty good even if you don't read books. It's not necessarily. But there's a book that's pretty good, Trading in the Zone, it's called. So you can read that. You should consider making the questions pop up on your screen so you don't always have to speak them out. Yeah, I did add the chat here, but people said that uh, to delete it. I did add the chat box. For a withdrawn profit, we should have to pay 8% taxes? I don't know. We live in different countries. Andres, yeah, it was a great day to be honest. We can do this. But the chat takes too much place. That's the only thing that's bad about the chat box to appear on the screen. See you. Have a nice day, my friend. Okay, have a nice day. Everyone who is leaving, have a nice day. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go also. I'm just gonna stay for a little more. How much animations? I like movies, animations, but depends what movie it is. There are a lot of good ones. By the way, whoever wants to watch tonight's game, Liverpool versus Arsenal. If you guys want to watch it, we can do it tonight. I'm gonna send a link. Before it starts, we can watch it together on Zoom. No interest. We're gonna take the whole everything here. Not gonna stop this. We want a lot of pips. I will send the link on Telegram or Instagram so we can watch the game tonight. It's gonna be a nice game. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go now. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. And have a nice day. Don't risk your profits. If you want to take another trade, just take a small risk of your profits, like 10% of your profits, not more. Thank you a lot. It was a nice day, as you can see. Perfect way to start the day. So see you all. Have a nice day. Thank you. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, or if you don't want to leave a like, do whatever you want. Still, enjoy your day, and see you tomorrow same time. Not same time, earlier, because today I was late.